This is Formula One. How do we drive to survive? By Danyelle. Let's ride. In Formula One, typically we know that drivers tend to go really, really fast. And when they go fast, that can lead to a lot of serious forces acting on each other, which can lead to collisions like, kablam! If we don't get those forces into check, they can lead to some serious reactions. But wait, even when these things happen, us as engineers keep these things in mind when designing an F1 car. We keep in mind balance, we keep in mind stability, and we also keep in mind load transfer within the machine. When you're designing an F1 car, as you think about it going down the road, you have to think about the ways that the center of mass acts on the car. You have to think about the way the distance between the wheels could affect the stability as it's driving, along with the braking features and how that acts on curves and turns. To begin with the low center of mass, the low center of mass is all about the way that the center of the car has a single point of balance. That point is not in the center of the car. You have to focus on it being low and centered. We're focusing on the way that it acts and connect with gravity as the car is moving along the road. So you've got to remember that it's low and centered. Otherwise, we would be dealing with our car flipping over and over in who knows what kinds of direction. Another method of avoiding this is when we take into account the distance between the wheels of our car. That distance matters because that distance can determine the way that the car is in tune. The greater distance that we create between the two cars allows for a stretch between the car that then creates less twitch as the car moves down the path. Moving now into the longitudinal braking force, that's a force that is a vertical reaction force through the suspension lines of the car, instead of allowing the moment to create instability via the pitch. So because of this, we have those forces creating the calm that we need for the car to stay stable. These are all the parts that make up an F1 car and create the ability to make that car drive stably along the road. I hope you learned a little bit from this today. Thank you.